Rachel Maddow attacks MSNBC over Joy Reid's firing as network faces. Backlash, Rachel Maddow did not hold back. With visible frustration, she tore into MSNBC's decision to axe Joy Reid's show, calling it a betrayal of everything the network once stood for. "You have gutted the heart of this network," she fumed. "You are silencing voices that matter. You are erasing the very people who built this place into what it is today." Maddow, the network's top-rated anchor, was furious. Not just about Reid's firing, but about what she saw as a larger pattern of MSNBC dismantling its progressive identity. She didn't hesitate to call out the executives responsible. "This is cowardice," she said, her voice trembling with anger. "It is a desperate, soulless attempt to chase ratings at the cost of integrity. You have pushed out Joy. You have pushed out others. And I fear for what comes next. Do you really think your audience won't notice? Do you think they will sit back while you wipe out the diversity we fought so hard for?" MSNBC's leadership, facing immediate backlash from viewers and staff alike, responded with firm but defensive words. "Rachel, we respect you, but this is not about silencing anyone," an executive reportedly shot back. "This is about adapting. This is about ensuring the future of MSNBC. Yes, we are making changes, but that does not mean we are abandoning what we stand for." Joy Reid's departure was not a decision made lightly, and it is not part of some conspiracy to erase voices of color. We are evolving, not retreating. Despite these reassurances, the damage was done. Inside MSNBC, the mood was tense, almost unrecognizable from the once unified progressive newsroom. The firing of Joy Reid wasn't the only shakeup. Other hosts, including Alex Wagner, Katie Phang, Jonathan Capehart, and Eamon Moyeldin, had also lost their solo shows. These moves painted a clear picture to many. MSNBC was shifting, and not in a direction that sat well with some of its most loyal supporters. Critics, both inside and outside the network, pointed out an uncomfortable trend. When you look at who's being let go and who's being elevated, it's hard not to see a pattern, one anonymous MSNBC employee confessed. They say it's about refreshing the lineup, but how do you justify cutting Joy Reid while giving a bigger platform? To someone like Jen Psaki? It's a slap in the face. Jen Psaki, former White House press secretary, was being moved into a primetime slot, a decision that raised eyebrows. While many respected Psaki's sharp political analysis, her elevation at the cost of Reid and others only fueled accusations that MSNBC was shifting away from its commitment to diverse voices. Beyond the internal battles, MSNBC faced a firestorm from its audience. Social media exploded with outrage, with our stand with Joy Reid trending within hours of the announcement. Loyal viewers threatened to abandon the network, arguing that MSNBC was making the same mistakes that had caused CNN to lose trust with its base. However, as the dust settled, MSNBC tried to shift the narrative. The network announced a new panel show featuring Simone Sanders Townsend, Michael Steele, and Alicia Menendez to replace Reid's 7 p.m. slot. They insisted that this wasn't about erasing diversity, but rather reimagining it. "We hear you," an MSNBC spokesperson said in a public statement. "We are committed to diverse perspectives, and this new lineup reflects that commitment." Despite the corporate messaging, trust had been shaken. MSNBC's competitors, particularly CNN and Fox News, wasted no time capitalizing on the drama. CNN pundits openly mocked the internal strife, while Fox News framed the controversy as proof of MSNBC's woke agenda imploding under its own weight. Rachel Maddow, despite her frustration, made it clear she wasn't giving up on MSNBC yet. "I love this network," she said in a follow-up segment. "I love what we have built here, but loving something means holding it accountable when it loses its way. Only time will tell whether MSNBC's changes will strengthen or weaken the network. But one thing is certain, this fight is far from over. The audience is watching and the pressure is on.